at 5:45 in the morning drinking wine and eating pretzels. Hey, whatever. So long as you're paying, I don't care. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more SimCasino here in Lucky Days, swinging over to the Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall, which is an exceptionally fun thing to say. No, really, try it at home. Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall. I think it could be even more gaudy. I think it can be even worse than that. I don't have a ton of money kicking around right at this exact second, but I'll bet you I've got enough to make this slightly more gaudy in here. Somebody did point out there are a few other larger pictures. I was bemoaning the fact that all the pictures are kind of the same size, but we do have some larger ones over here. So how about a picture of a mountain? It's kind of shopping mall art there. No, these are just not singing to me at all. I might just have to do more pink flamingos. But then I don't have pink flamingos on the opposite wall. Oh, this is very fussy. Right, I'm going to have to come back to that. It's all gone flummoxed. What I will do is put some signs on the bathrooms, because we've never told people which are the bathrooms for women and which are the bathrooms for men. I'm sure they could pretty much figure it out when they walk in the door, but there you go. One men's bathroom, one women's bathroom, done. What I'm seeing when I came in here is a lot of people idling, and I kind of half touched on that idea in the last one. There's a lot of people standing around who have nothing to do. There's everything is taken, I guess. Everything is kind of occupied. So I'd like to give some more people some more things to do where they hand me my money, but I don't really have the money to do that. Now, one comment that I saw that I thought was a fantastic idea comes back to my business room over here, my computer room, in that I couldn't do my little internet cafe because the business room needs to be in an enclosed space, which was a little bit fussy. And the commenter said, well, that's fine. The bar doesn't need to be in an enclosed space, so you could build out the business room just like you did, and then slap the bar in on top of it. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a shot. What is that under comfort, right? Oh, wow, it's 4,800. Could I theoretically do it? It looks like I can. It looks like am I really going to spend $5,000 on a bar I don't need? Yeah, of course I am. Of course I am. Absolutely. All right. Is that missing all goods? That's fine. The goods will get to you. I also need to change that countertop. That's just not going to work for me at all. How about, oh yeah, that looks nice and businessy. Yeah, I like that. Good job on that commenter for kind of coming in the back door on my internet cafe idea. So now it is an internet cafe. Now you can come in and you can do your emails and your businesses and your Googles and things, or you can play a little World of Warcraft if you're into that sort of thing. And you can grab a drink. You can grab a drink at the bar. Now that's going to cost me a staff. That's staff wages. But I think that's going to pay off in the long run. A couple of people had said, hey, just lay off the bartender at night. There are people here at night, and it's just the way my mind works is I'm really reluctant to throw away any money. Even if maybe it's not quite paying for the bartender, I gotta feel that's going to go to customer satisfaction. Like if they come in and they're hungry or thirsty and they can't get a drink because the bar isn't open, I've just got to feel that's going to be a problem for customer satisfaction. So I'm probably going to leave the bartenders on 24 hours. We've adjusted all the table games. So there's just an absolute skeleton crew running here. And I'm kind of thinking, I just don't feel the Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall is going to be doing boffo business at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know who's getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning to play bingo, but I can tell you I don't want to meet that person in the real world. So I think what we will do is probably just turn off bingo at night. So we've got two people over here. There's one on the podium and one on the little card counting area or card counter where you get your bingo cards. Okay, so on Just Get Some Work Done, you guys are here. At nighttime, you guys... Oh, I've already done it. I must have done it last time. You guys are not here. Yeah, no bingo at night at Lucky Dave's. And the next thing we're going to do is go through all of the slot machines. I want to get these all up to a $1 minimum. People seem to have no problem at all paying extra money for the slot machines. So I want to make sure bare minimum on these is $1. We kind of experimented with it the last time. It seems to be going just fine. Nobody seems to be complaining. Oh, I bumped that one up to $5. And there's a line of people here. All right, that was brave of me. Okay, no, you can definitely not be 25 cents. You can absolutely be $1. And I just got to check the two that are in the sports book area over here. So this one that's a penny, Dave. That's a penny. How about, let's go with the $5 one on this. Let's make that a $5 slot machine. And these two over here, that's $1. How about this one is a $5 one? We'll see. Do I dare try a $10 one? I'm going to try a $10 one. I'm going to see if anyone will bite on that. What I will do, I will bump up the jackpot on that. I got to feel that's got to be a draw. So maybe instead of $25, it was a $30. Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I actually change this? There we go. Helps if you turn your numbers lock on your keypad on, Dave. So there we go. $35 is the jackpot now. So it's a little better jackpot, which might offset the fact that you're paying $10 to pull that one-armed bandit. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Pretty much tapped out on the bar. I don't think there's much prices I can raise over there. And did we get the new bar? Yeah. New bar is already doing business. New bar is already doing business. What are you waiting on? Oh, delivery of snacks. Okay. Now, do I need to adjust your numbers? I do. Actually, so that doesn't carry over bar to bar from what I can see. So let's get all of these prices kicking up a little bit here. A little bit more for a beer. Definitely a little bit more for a bottle of wine. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, the second bar may not have been an awesome idea because now I'm running in the red. No one's particularly surprised by that in a tycoon game on this channel. However, I think we are going to go ahead with laying this guy off at night. There's just not really anything for him to be doing. I'm hoping we can kind of pick this all up again and when people start actually coming back into Lucky Dave's. But unfortunately, sir, you don't get to have unlimited hours here. We're going to have to kind of lay you off for a bit. So you are a retail worker. Just get some work done. You're here. Nighttime, you're not here. Okay, wicked sorry about that. What you're going to do now is go home and come back in a couple of hours, but just go home, take a quick nap, and come back later, please. I'm very sorry. There you go. You're off and running. Yeah, we're a teensy tiny itsy bit in the red here. I kind of regret getting the second bar, but I kind of don't because it looks awesome. I know you don't have anything to do and you're sucking up wages, but somebody might come in, maybe. I should probably lay him off. I should probably do a different schedule for just 2 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the morning. It would save me 4 hours of wages. I'll probably go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'll put together a new slot for seriously go home. So now we've got nighttime, we've got just get some work done, and we've got seriously go home. I, on seriously go home, want you to seriously go home. However, the other two slots, okay, I want you to be here. I want you to be here at night, and I want you to be here during the day, basically. And I think, give me my blackjack dealers too, my trusted staff. I think it's seriously go home. You last two guys can go home. You guys can jet out of here. It's fine. It's totally 100% fine. Let me just check the other guys. Yeah, everyone else is at 0 as well. Okay, super. Again, sorry about the lost wages, but we need to trim costs around Lucky Dave's. A very one-sided business meeting happening at 6:45 in the morning. Guys, could you not have maybe done 2 on one side of the table, 2 on the other? I feel it's very awkward for you to be talking to each other that way. Someone in the comments has said the conference center basically makes diddly/squat. It makes nothing at all. So go ahead and get rid of it unless you're committed to making a whole bunch of them. I hear you, and I am keeping it because I like the way it looks. So there's that. I think it's neat having a conference center in here. Now, the computer room/internet cafe, that's doing much better. That is just very, very easy money. No staff involved. They just sit there and do their little emails and their Googles and their intranets and stuff, and I don't have to do anything. I suppose in the future I'll probably have to repair the machines at some point that will pop up, but that's still a pretty small price. Oh my God, look at how many people are using the business center. That is awesome. Free money, as far as I'm concerned. Free money. Speaking of free money, we need to make a lot more of it. Oh, my bartender changed. Oh dear. You were a different person that I sent home, and now you've come back apparently a different gender. Hey, you know what? Cool. 2020. We don't judge here. You be whatever you want to be. I didn't realize the staff would change. I think we've had that same bartender. Well, we've had that same bartender because he's never gone home. He's been working. He worked 7 days straight here at Lucky Dave's. We've been open 7 days. That bartender was here the entire time. So cool. When they switch out, they actually change into a different staff. Or it's the same bartender who's had a revelation about his life experience, and that's cool too. Well, here we are, hovering over the bank loan tab again. Boy, 50K sure would go a long way in my world right now. I could buy a lot of slot machines with 50K. I could buy a buffet with 50K. I could expand the Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall with 50K. Oh, 2 to 5%. I don't even know what the interest is going to be. They're treating this like an actual real-world loan here. I'd have 28 days to pay it back. Okay. I mean, short answer, sure. I mean, we just jumped into positive numbers. Okay, I'm gonna X out of this, and I'm gonna revisit that at some point. What I'm gonna do, wow, there's so many people here. Lucky Dave's is hopping. I am very much digging what we've put together in this casino. And, if the money holds on, it's kind of just the beginning, but it is looking good around here. I am going to chill. I am going to throw this into high gear and maybe coast through, I don't know, a day or so and feel where the money's going. Oh, hang on. I think I misscheduled the bartender over here on the second bar. How did I end up doing that? So retail worker. Yeah, there should be someone here. It's technically nighttime. Are you on just get some work done? Oh, no, you're on nighttime 0. Okay, sorry, you actually need to be on number 1. I've got to more accurately do my schedule here so I know what I'm looking at. Because now that I've said it's nighttime, it's actually daytime. The scheduling could be a little bit fidgeted with, I feel, in this game. It's not that it's hard, it's just totally not self-explanatory. I mean, I think along with everyone else, most of us were just randomly clicking buttons until something happened. And it could just be, I don't know, a little clearer, like a different kind of graph, a different kind of graphic on it, just so I can more easily see who's going where. It's fine. It's totally fine. It could be better. There we go. Get a bartender in there. All of a sudden, we can serve some drinks in this place. That's much better. Okay, good. Good. Those bottles of wine, I need those selling very, very quickly around here. I want to go back and hover over the bank loan because I could do a lot of good work with $50,000. I mean, I say good work. I just throw myself more into crippling debt. But I could get some things done around here. Okay, one tiny little thing that I could do immediately is a little bit more advertising. That's not hideously expensive. I'll just do the low-grade stuff. I'll just do the very, very low-grade stuff. I mean, I want to do it for gamblers, but I think we've got plenty of gamblers. I think gamblers are coming in. There's 472 new visitors today on gambling. And actually not a small amount on the Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall. That's our entertainment. That's our only entertainment, in fact. The only entertaining thing in Lucky Dave's, apart from giving me your money, is the Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall. I'd like to see some more business customers. I could run it for a day. A mediocre ad for a day. Why not? It's going to be Monday tomorrow. That's going to be good for business people. Okay, a little bit of money spent, but I think that's going to pay off. We can attract more and more business people here. And then as more money comes in, I'd like to add a few more printers, a couple more computer tables. How much can I afford to pretty this place up a little bit? Because it is It's just so dismal in here. This is not... How much are things? I feel this looks very businessy, and it's only $40. We're totally doing that. Is there any signs that specifically say, like, business center? No. No, I mean, I could use the customizable one. I could make something. I just don't have a good idea right now. So, ooh, a big TV is not that expensive. It's only $4.50, and it adds to the nearby environment. I should work on those in the hotel if we ever get that far. Put a TV in every hotel, like a hotel. How about a round painting in this? And that does not look like I want it to look like. So we're going to do this, and we're going to do, this one. That's terrible. It clashes with the walls. There we go. Okay, that's a tiny little bit better. And I'm not spending a ton of money right now. I'm keeping the money to a realistic medium by putting this $80 plant here. I've never owned an $80 plant in my life, but I own one now. And how about some more lights? People like it when there's lights around. It improves their mood. So let's put one there and one there. Okay. And then just chill. We've got some money coming in. Money is happening. Things are happening in the money, financial dollars and cents right now. So small little things. Let's just keep that project rolling. I mean, I say small little things, but now that this has become the internet cafe that I wanted it to be, I'm going to make it look a little more cool and eclectic and hip and whatnot. I think some exposed bricks would do the job. There it is. That's it right there. That says internet cafe all day long and well into the evening. Yeah, there we go. That is hip and cool and trending. It's probably got a hashtag attached to it. Now I don't like the floors anymore. What could I do with the floors? There we go. Nice deep wood grain in there. That says Internet Cafe. That says I can come in here and do my business and my emails and my Googles. And if I felt like checking a few sketchy websites, I'm sure the nice lady at the bar wouldn't say a word about that. Certainly would not have me kicked out of Lucky Dave's. All right, what time is it? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Wait, why are you still here, lady at the bar? Oh, for the Lord's sakes, I've messed up your schedule again. Okay, I think I finally got her schedule to be what I wanted it to be. So she goes home in the very, very early hours of the morning. She comes back later in the morning to deal with the business customers. You're here, and there are people here, though. There are people here. Not actually a small amount of people at 5:45 in the morning drinking wine and eating pretzels. Hey, whatever. So long as you're paying, I don't care. Bingo hall closed, sportsbook closed, skeleton crew on the table games. I probably should send them home, but I'm keep coming back to that customer satisfaction thing. See, these guys wanted to play roulette at 6:45 in the morning. I feel if they didn't get the game that they wanted. Oh, that guy was crying. Did you lose a lot of money? I'm sorry you're crying, but I'm laughing. Oh yeah, my bartender has changed again. That's fun. I like that. I've just never sent them home, so I never knew they came back as a different person. That's excellent. I like that nice little small thing that makes me happy, and that the bartender is not the same bartender all the time. That's cool. How much were the printers? I don't think those were very much money, were they? $600 for a printer? I'm going to put one more printer down. Just try and, fill up the space with things that make money. I could put some slot machines in here. There's nothing wrong with that. Tables, not so much. Those are $1,200 a pop. I mean, I've got it. I've got the money. Money is coming back in. But I'm not going to risk it right now. I'd rather take that money and actually put down another slot machine. I'd be much happier if we had another slot machine rather than another computer table. So I'm going to do that. Let's get my gambling stuff, and let's get where's the chairs that we use? There they are. Okay, get that to go right there, and that can be $1. I think that's fine. That can be $1 right there. I wonder if I should bump up the jackpot on that a little bit. Make people cool. I mean, I don't see that anyone's having a problem with the $1 slot machines. That seems to be no issue at all. The $10 and $5 ones, like these are what, $5, right? Yeah, these are $5. I mean, the row is not full of people, but it's also only 11 o'clock in the morning. It's not our prime time. Maybe check back in between 5 and, oh, okay, now the row is basically full. The row is basically full. How's that $10 one doing? I wonder if I got enough money together, if I put down a row of $10 slots, if that would fly. Which one did I say was $10? No, you're $1. You're $10. Okay. Fair enough. Well, there's $312 in there. Somebody's playing the thing. Yeah, this lady's in here dumping $10 in. I got no problem with that. Now, 13 people have won the jackpot there. But I would guess that's over the life of the machine. That's not since I bumped it up to $10. Those could have been smaller jackpots. That machine has been there as long as the sports book has been there, so it's been there for a while. How are we doing on money? Because I got to tell you, I'd love to get some research kicking along here. I would love to get back into the research game. I mean, you're saying 22K right now. I have a feeling if I dump a lot of money into research, come midnight tonight, I'm going to be broke again. Although we've gotten through to the next day with some money. All right, let me have a look at research. I want one of three things right now. I either want reduced card payment fees, because that's just cutting costs. That's a simple thing to think about. I want the faster internet, because that will help my business center. It's going to reduce frustration. And when I start jacking up the price, as I'm probably going to start doing, they'll be okay with it more. And it'll also boost my overall research speed. Or the Players Club desk. Now, this seems to be kind of a key function of SimCasino. Like, getting this seems to kind of really open up what you can do here and how you can track people and see what they're doing and all that. You know, more accurate data about your guests. It says it right there. And increases overall gambling demand. Now, what I know about the Players Club is solely limited to Telly Savalas. And if you got that reference, you're so on the right channel. However, this seems super, super key. And I was told in the comments, although I did put in comps for people if they lose if they lose $16 at the gambling tables, it's not actually going to take until we have this. So this is a very, very long-winded way of saying me and Telly Savalas are joining the Players Club. Yeah, I tell you, I am digging the fact there's still people in the internet cafe at 4:30 in the morning. These are people from the night before. This is not new business customers. Those guys usually start turning up around 6:30. These are still people who were here. That's great. I mean, it's not like an outrageous amount of money on the business center. I know I keep harping on my business center, and I do, because it looks really cool now. It's only looking better and better every time I look at it. But it is, again, it's just sort of free money. Like, we don't have to do anything for that. Somebody did, actually several people pointed out in the comments, the slot machines are free money too. Nobody's doing anything with those except the nice lady who goes around and collects the money, but she goes around and collects the money from everywhere. But I like my business center. I think that's where I'm going with this statement. Really, your takeaway, your bullet point, is that oh my God, so many people just turned up. I'm so very, very happy about that because I'm spending a lot of money to research the Players Club. Yeah, unsurprisingly, the Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall is not exactly doing boffo business over here. People sort of wander in and go, oh wait, this is a bingo hall. I don't want to play bingo. And then they leave. But it does, I guess it generates an income. It's not free money because I'm paying 2 staff to be here, but it also satisfies entertainment requests. So there's that. It's not going to go anywhere. I may renegotiate it because if I expand out, I could expand out this way. I've been having to think about what the next logical expansion is. Somebody had made a good point that right next to the business center, internet cafe, would be a great place for the buffet. And I agree. I think that would be a super good spot for the buffet right over here. That's a big, big infrastructure investment. In fact, while I'm saying that, what kind of money am I looking out to lay out a buffet for everyone? We're looking at beer dispenser, 1,000, dessert buffet, 800, tables, 120 a pop, more drinks, more cash register, more. And then the kitchen. Because if there's no kitchen, there's no food. So I'm looking at 2 distinct infrastructure upgrades that have a cost attached to them. All of the individual elements for the kitchen are actually not that bad, but then I'm going to be paying a chef, and I'm going to be paying a retail worker. Okay, I would like to move on the buffet sooner rather than later, but not today. Actually, you know what I'd like to do more than almost anything in the world right now? Is move the pit boss office. I just kind of jammed it over here when I was getting Lucky Dave's up and running, mostly so I could play with the clone area tool, which is awesome, and I can play with it again now, but boy, this is just taking up some very valuable real estate on the floor. Like, we are taking up a huge chunk of this floor. I could get at least 1 or 2 more table games in there. At least. Now, this may be a bit fussy, but I am sitting on 23K right now, through no fault of my own. So what if... Okay. I've got half of a plan. It's not a very good one. It's not. I'm going to freely admit that. But I've got half of a plan. What if... How much would it cost me to extend out like that? Almost 5K. Okay, that's basically fine. I'm coming out here anyway at some point. So go ahead and do that. Alright, now... I need to demolish the wall here. Good. And then, how much money? 19K. What I'd like to do is clone the area of the pit boss again. Second cloning for you. And move you over here. Like... Do I like you over here? I'd actually like you even further away if humanly... Well, no, because then what if I do the buffet over there? Do that there. Okay. I know, you don't have a pit boss person, or a zone, rather. Here's how this is going to go down. I should zone first and then de-zone. Otherwise, the game's going to have a real flummox when it figures out that there is no pit boss area, and yet we have table games. It would be very, very fussy. So remind me, staff, there we go. Where's the pit boss office? That is difficult to say, and certainly not as fun as the Pink Flamingo Bingo room. And then D-zone this area. Hopefully the pit boss will get the message and just go to the next pit boss office. Yeah, oh, we already got a new pit boss. Okay. We've already hired a new pit boss, and the other one just left. Fantastic. Great, now I can start to make some things happen over here. So this actually, that's a perfectly good computer desk. Why can't I move things? I want to just move that over to the internet cafe. Alright, well, I can't. So there it is. That's the game we've got, Dave. So dismantle all of this. I'd actually love to just move all these things somewhere else. But here we are. The door can go away, and then we are going to... dismantle all of these walls. I say all of these walls. Maybe I leave that one up by the slot machines. If I took this wall away, and this one, and this one, please. Okay. If I did that, what am I left with here? Because now I've got a wall with a row of slot machines, and I could do another row of slot machines on the other side. Not really right now, because those are $2,500 a pop. I'm going to have to move this ATM. I need to move a lot of stuff. Things are happening. I can't move it. I got to dismantle it. And now this doesn't make any sense, which is kind of sad, but there we go. All right, first thing I'd like to do is put the ATM back up. Actually, you know what? That can go live in the Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall. That's just kind of dead space over there. That may as well happen. And then, now what? Let me go to medium speed here. Let me go to medium speed. I gotta check the money, because expenses are being paid here. But if for argument's sake, now my floor isn't gonna make any sense. Oh god, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna completely redo my floor from, step 1. Okay, focus, Dave, focus. Get me the same wallpaper that I've been using the entire time, and get that to go like that. Alright, that is a beginning of things. Opening up some space. I feel like I should move all of those slot machines, but at the same time, I can't super amazingly afford to do that, at all, like not even a tiny little bit. And B, if I put another row on the other side, that would make sense. I could see that. It's just now I don't have the space that I wanted to put more table games in here. I bet you I could get something going. What? Oh, I've just had a thought. Maybe this can be my poker room over here. Maybe that's not the buffet. Maybe that's my poker room. Oh, I'm having all sorts of ideas here. It's very confusing in my world. Well, one thing we have done is the Players Club. We got that researched, and thankfully it's pretty dirt cheap to put up. So that's got 2-3 interaction points. I'd love to put it right at the front door. And I don't see any specific reason that I can't. Does that make sense? I mean, it totally makes sense. Actually, could I even put this even more on the front door? Can we literally have this at the front door? You walk in, congratulations, you are now a member of the Players Club. I think I can. I don't know if I want it there, though. I'm sorry, I'm being very indecisive right now because I'm very excited about the Players Club. Yeah, I'm putting it at the front door. If it doesn't work out, I can move it later. It's relatively inexpensive. Wow, you just jumped right in there. You're a retail worker. Okay. I'm going to... I want to schedule you right now. I want to see what I kind of need. You're probably going to be on the same schedule as the bars, which is you'll go home very, very late at night. In fact, you know what? I think I'm just going to do that now. Yeah, so nighttime, you are here, and seriously go home, you are not here. That'll work for you. It's probably not going to be a lot of people here at like 3 o'clock in the morning who need the Players Club. Wait, why did the pit boss just come out? Was there an issue? Was there something that needed to happen here? You are very, very frustrated. Gambler customer 1 hours. You are very frustrated. So's your friend. I don't know that you're actually friends. That's actually a future update, I believe. But you guys are super frustrated. Did you lose big, or were you trying to cheat or something? I hope it's the right move to have the pit boss so far away from the gambling, but I'm going to take a shot on it anyway. How's my money looking? I need to fix the floor. I desperately need to fix this floor. That's 100% going to be the focus of everything I do in the near future at Lucky Dave's, is fixing the floor. And then I got to have a think about what do I do here. Do I dismantle all the slot machines? I mean, I'll get money back. That's cool. Do I dismantle all the slot machines, move them somewhere else, or renegotiate them? And then I've probably got room here for 2 more table games. At least 2 more. Might even be able to squeeze in 3. Or do I line up more slot machines on the back end here, which would look cool and make sense? And, slot machines like the business center, kind of free money. And then what do I do with this room? Does this eventually become the buffet? Or do I make that my poker room? I was going to do a whole room exclusively of the poker tables. Because you see that in a casino. There's usually like the poker room. And it's all very serious. And everyone's got scowls on their faces. And they wear sunglasses and cowboy hats. That's pretty much my experience of poker. But I could do that over there. I'll have to have a think. We're going to have a think about all of this. Do please keep the comments coming in and let me know what you think some logical moves might be here at Lucky Dave's, and we'll pick up some more SimCasino next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this sugarless nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Oh, yeah, I like that. It kind of looks like Andy Warhol came in here and threw up. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. Excuse you? Excuse you? You were literally in a cubicle, but you felt the need to pee on the floor.